Good evening. The May 14th, 2025 council meeting of the Long Branch City Council will now come to order. Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Here.
Mr. Rassus?
Here.
Mrs. Wittes?
Here.
Dr. Vogt? Here. Mr. Vieira?
I'm here. Let's please stand for pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I will now read the mission statement of the City Council. The Long Branch Mayor, the City Council, and administration are committed to cultivating an environment of mutual trust and respect that values the diversity of our community. We will strive to enhance the quality of life for all who live here by making Long Branch a desirable place in which to live and prosper. We will treat all members of the public with respect and expect the same in return. Certification, please.
I hereby certify that this meeting has been published in the newspaper in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act and posted as required by law.
Thank you. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the April 23rd, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Abstain.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Vieira?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Consideration of ordinance, public hearing, and final consideration. Ordinance 006-25. This is the first reading of Ordinance 06-25, entitled An Ordinance Designating a Handicap Parking Space at 549 2nd Avenue. This ordinance was introduced on April 23rd, 2025, and designates a handicap parking space at 549 2nd Avenue. I need a motion to open the public hearing on this ordinance only.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If any member of the public has any comments to make on this ordinance only, please come to the podium, state your name and address clearly for the record. You'll have 5 minutes and may only speak once on ordinance 06-25. Seeing there's none, I need a motion to close.
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This is the second reading of ordinance 06-25. I need a motion to adopt on the second and the final reading and advertise according to law. Roll call.
I need a motion.
I'm sorry. Need a motion?
Yeah, so moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Vieira?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you. This is the first reading of ordinance 07-25, entitled An Ordinance Amending Chapter 111, Plastic Single-Use Include Limitation of Single-Use Condiments, and create a new article to control plastic dust and condiments.
Council President, just a note, this is the second reading of this ordinance. Not the
Okay, I'm
first.
sorry.
No, it's okay. No,
I was
that's on your
reading.
script. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just want to make it for the record.
Okay,
Sorry to interrupt you.
I'm sorry. Thank you. This ordinance was introduced on April 23rd, 2025, and is to amend the supplement Chapter 111, Plastics, Single-Use, to include the ultimation of single-use condiments. This ordinance also includes a new article to include a regulation of plastic, dust, and condiments. I need a motion to open the public hearing on this ordinance only.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If any member of the public has any comments to make on this ordinance only, please come to the podium, state your name and address clearly for your record. You'll have 5 minutes and may only speak once on ordinance 07-25. Seeing there's none, I need a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This is the second reading of ordinance 07-25. I need a motion to adopt a second and a final reading and advertise according to law.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Vieira?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Ordinance for introduction. Ordinance 08-008-25. This is the first reading of ordinance 08-25, entitled Calendar Year 2025 Ordinance to Exceed the Municipal Budget Appropriation Limits and to establish a cap bank. NJSA 40A 4-45.14. Summary. This ordinance establishes a cap bank, NJS 40A 4-45.1 ET sequence provides that all appropriation of its annual budget and municipality should limit any increase in said budget to 2.5% unless authorized by ordinance, to increase it to 3.5% over the previous years. Final appropriations subject to certain exceptions. NJSA 40A 4-45.15A provides that a municipality may, when authorized by ordinance, appropriating a difference between the amount of its actual final appropriation and the 3.5% rate as an exception to its final appropriations. In either of the next two succeeding years, this ordinance allows for appropriation increase above the 2.5%. I need a motion to introduce on the first reading, advertise and post according to law, and set the public hearing for May 28th, 2025.
So move. Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Viera?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you. I need a motion to open the public portion of the meeting for all comments.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? If there's anyone in the audience that has a comment to make, please step to the podium and state your name and address clearly for the record. You'll have 5 minutes and may only speak once.
Vincent Lepore, 33 Ocean Terrace, Long Branch. 1 minute notification, please. The following is an announcement concerning former City of Long Branch public service and decorated Vietnam veteran, Lieutenant Colonel Avery Grant. Avery Grant, a man who stood up for right in this city at a time when it counted, not when it was fashionable. He fought for those rights in the truest sense of a veteran with honors. A memorial service will take place for Avery Grant at St. Luke's Church, 535 Broadway, roughly across the street from the Board of Education building, on Saturday, June 28th at 1 p.m. All are welcome to attend. St. Luke's can be contacted at 732-222-1341. Also, VFW Post 2140, Long Branch, 255 Willow Avenue, will be holding a repast for Avery Grant, Gary Throckmorton, and the VFW's beloved Laura Sutcliffe on Saturday, May 17th at 6 p.m. All are welcome to attend. For further details, contact Quartermaster Gillis Wettermark, 732-245-2140. Council President Vieira, for the record, tonight, Resolution 92 is being introduced of the 2025 municipal budget. Council President Vieira, will the residents of this city be incurring any type of a municipal tax increase as a result of this introduced budget tonight? Yes or no?
I'll let Mr. Martin answer that for you.
Council President Vieira, do you have an answer? You introduced it tonight.
Do you want to, who
Do
runs,
you know if we're having an increase or not, Mr. Vieira?
who runs this meeting? I do.
I asked the questions, Mr. Vieira.
Now let's tell you who's going to answer it.
Let me tell you, Mr. Vieira, you are an elected official who have no accountability to the people of this city.
You want an
Your
answer?
conduct is a joke. I'll ask Mr. Martin because you've just displayed incompetence for another meeting. CFO Mr. Martin, will the budget bring about a tax increase for the residents of this city? Yes or no?
We have an even levy compared to last year. There's no increased levy for the taxpayers for the municipal budget.
There is no increase in the municipal budget. Is that what you stated?
No, he said there was no increase in the levy, which means there's no increase in the tax.
That's three people. They don't even get it right. Mr. Martin, for the last time, will there be a tax increase for the residents of this city in the municipal budget being introduced tonight? Yes or no?
Depends on their assessment.
It depends on the assessment.
That's correct.
It always does.
Council President Vieira, on Thursday, April 24, 2025, a separation of employment occurred with former Director William Broughton from the City of Long Branch. Council President Vieira, can you, council, inform the residents of this city as to the reason for the separation of former Director Broughton?
I'll let our city attorney answer that for you, Mr. Reporter.
Mr. Vieira,
1 minute
do
notification.
you have an answer or not?
Do you want
You
it?
don't have an answer,
Do you
Mr.
want an
Vieira.
answer? Do you want an answer?
CFO Martin, concerning Council President Vieira, please explain on the bill payout tonight, the Wiener Law Group, 2755 Adam Ponzi. Does this concern the litigation involving Council President Vieira with the intentional in conflict of a planning board application, yes or no?
I would have to look at the details of that invoice. I don't know off the top of my head.
So, Council President Vieira, you're still costing the taxpayers money by a conflict of interest upon which I told the planning board attorney to have you removed. I stood in this room to have you removed, and I'll stay again tonight. You are incompetent, you are corrupt, and you should have been removed from the planning board, and at the time you were removed from the planning board, you should have been removed from this council.
Thank you, Mr. Laporte.
You epitomize
5 minutes.
government.
Your 5 minutes are up. Thank you. Anyone else? See, there's no one else. I need a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I will now ask Madam Clerk if there are any changes to the list of resolutions.
No changes have been made.
Thank you. I can take the list of resolutions as a consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Vieira?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Application is none. Miscellaneous for good of the order. Councilman Dangler.
Yes, as the weather is changing, traffic is about to get heavy here in Long Branch if it already has not started. So I just ask that you just drive safely and enjoy the spring and summer that is on the way. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you, Councilman Dangler. Councilman Rassus.
Thank you, President Vieira. I also would like to thank everyone for coming out this evening. Enjoy the beautiful weather that's upon us, and stay safe.
Thank you, Councilman Rassus. Councilwoman Wittes.
I'd like to thank everyone who came out this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Wittes. Councilwoman Vogt.
Thank you, Council President. Two things I'd just like to recognize. I think it was yesterday, as a matter of fact, we had a wonderful event that the city was a co-sponsor in, which was the Young Women's Empowerment Program that we do, a number of us do with Long Branch High School. Reverend Devereaux is one of the leads on it, where we had about 30 young women in Long Branch High School attend a half-day program on leadership, civic engagement, and career guidance. It was extraordinarily successful, and Mayor, thank you for your participation to kick that off and show the city's support for that program. And secondly, just kudos to our city employees who put together a magnificent resource fair. It was the first Saturday of the month, just with so many vendors and service providers for people with all sorts of disabilities. Was extraordinarily well run. and reflected all the work that was put into putting an event like that together. So kudos to them. I'm sure many of the attendees appreciated it. And with that, thank you for coming, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you. Mayor Pallone?
Thank you, Council President. I do want to mention the passing of Mr. Avery Grant. He was a real community leader. I've known him most of my adult life. He loved the city, and he, we're mourning a very good person. He, we had our differences, but we agreed on a lot more than we had our differences with, and it's. There are 2 events that Mr. Lepore mentioned this week, and again, I just want to, my condolences to Mr. Grant's family, and to, I feel as everyone who knew him well, we all feel the same way about him. There's a couple events I'd like to mention. Tomorrow night, there's an evening of classic piano and flute at the Senior Center. That's tomorrow night, Thursday, May 15th at 6 p.m. Join us for this free event. It's I've seen them perform and they're excellent. Long Branch will have a free citywide yard sale this Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So no permits are required, and this is a free event as well. And finally, with the summer approaching, Long Branch Art in the Park is Sunday, May 25th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's at West End Park at Brighton and West End at Brighton Avenue and Ocean Boulevard. It's sponsored by the Long Branch Arts Council and the City of Long Branch, and that's been an annual tradition, I believe, for over 30 or 40 years. So please attend that. And have a great week, and thank you, everyone who's here this evening.
Thank you, Mayor Pallone. And also want to echo what Councilwoman Vogt said about the resource fair. It was really good. A lot of work went into it, so I want to thank kudos to the city employees that did a great job there. And also echo what the Mayor Pallone says with the condolence to the Avery Grant family. Avery Grant was a special man, and he did a lot of good for the city here. And with that, I want to say a good night, and thanks for coming. Motion to close?
So moved.
All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.